So I'm doing an offering to Samael, and I wanted to show the setup. I'm facing east. One could also use Skyview, the free app on your phone, to face Mercury or Mars. He's associated with both of those planets, depending on the literature that you refer to. For the offering cup here, I've gone with, I don't particularly like it. I think it should have more red. But I've gone with the colors of red, orange, and green. I did so because originally, the sigil, there are variations of it all over the internet in different texts. And in the Grimoire of Armandel, or in a certain version of it, it's labeled, it's color coordinated as being red and green. Like sections of it are red and sections of it are green. But I ended up finding a scan of the original text, and it doesn't appear that it was colorized, so I think that might have been added at a later date. In any case, I decided to preserve it and use the red and green because in the Golden Dawn they have something they call flashing colors, where they'll take a color and they'll contrast it with like a base color that's like its opposite to make the colors stand out. And as is consistent with the traditional RYB color scale before they ended up revising it, or with modern color theory, red and green are meant to be complementary colors, or they're supposed to help each other pop out. So I did end up going with like red for the lettering here and green, regardless of the fact that the scan of the Grimoire of Armandel that I found didn't seem to be colorized. Even in the Grimoire of Armandel, there are like two different versions of this sigil present in that book. It's also important to note that the Grimoire of Armandel is in French, and there are a bunch of characters underneath this sigil here, which are labeled as being separate from Samael and being spirits who are subordinate to Samael, but it's labeled in French, so you might have a bad time if you don't know that. You need to be aware of the fact that the characters beneath the sigil are not all for Samael. They're for spirits who are subordinate to Samael. Oh my goodness, there's like one fruit fly in here. It's terrible. We have wine in the cup, obviously, so it's going to be drawn to that. But so there are two versions of this sigil present in the Grimoire of Armandel, and it turns out that it's actually from Heptameron, I think it's called. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, to be honest. There's another book. It's quite possibly the source for this sigil. It's called like Heptameron. It's in some occult philosophy book. It's like the fourth book in this text. It's much older, so it might be the first version of this sigil. And when it's in the Heptameron book, it's presented like this. So you'll see a lot of different versions of this sigil circulating. But this is the one that I think might have come first. To overcompensate for the fact that there's entirely not enough red over here, I did all of this in red. It says Samael. This is his name in Hebrew. Tuesday is the day he's associated with. So as I said, there's wine in this cup. And I've gone over this. This is also the symbol for Mars, the planetary symbol. So that's what we have in the cup. I have black beans here. I've taken to giving him black beans because I had a dream in which he requested it from me. So I know it's odd, but that's what we do now. I'm probably going to have my boyfriend take me to the cemetery so I can drop these off as a way of disposing of the offering. Incense-wise, I have 2 dragon's blood incense sticks. And I have this dragon's blood incense cone, which I love. I love these things. When you light them, like the smoke goes all the way down. It's just amazing. It makes so much smoke. And then here we have dragon's blood resin. And then this is a candle, a red cinnamon scented candle. It has Samael's name previously painted on it and his name in Hebrew, which I will be burning. I can burn it indefinitely now because I can do rituals and offerings inside my new place. Oh, and I painted this. This has nothing to do with Samael. It has to do with my patron. But, yeah, I painted that. But so I could burn this candle indefinitely. I don't have to worry about, like, odors and stuff inside. Where I was living before, that was an issue. So that's what I have here. I hope I'm not missing anything. Oh, I also have this red tea light, which I've painted on the bottom. His name, Samael, and then again his name in Hebrew. That's red paint. I kind of want to light this dragon's blood incense cone just to show you how awesome the smoke is, so give me 1 minute. Look at that. I think it's beautiful. It's like dripping smoke. Let's see if we can get the full effect in the dark. Well, I'd love to keep showing it to you, but since I have everything lit, I really need to start the offering. So this is Samael.